Hey guys, it's your girl Keisha, and today I am coming at you with a different type of video for my channel. This is going to be a health and fitness video. So before we get started, please subscribe, turn your notifications so you can know each and every time I upload a video. Now today, this video is going to be about the ketogenic lifestyle. I've been seeing a lot of people on social media lately popping up with these new videos. Oh, how I lost 10 pounds in a week. How I lost 7 pounds in a week. How I did this in a week. How I did that in a month. And it's all attributed to keto. Yes, keto. I ain't even gonna lie. Keto is a really groundbreaking way to transform your body, to get healthy, to lose weight, to heal your body, and everything like that. So when people say the ketogenic diet, I get kind of annoyed because they're treating the ketogenic lifestyle as if it's some sort of fad diet, and it's really not. So I'm going to tell you what the ketogenic lifestyle is and what the ketogenic lifestyle isn't. Okay, first of all, the ketogenic lifestyle isn't some fad diet. The ketogenic lifestyle isn't some lose weight fast and keep it off fast type of lifestyle. What the ketogenic lifestyle is it's a healing lifestyle. It's an anti-inflammatory treatment for your body. The ketogenic lifestyle is exactly what it is. It's a lifestyle. If you come from a past of eating the standard American diet like I did, you know, high refined carbs, sugar, junk food, processed foods, then 9 times out of 10, you know, if you're one of those people with good genes and you're lucky enough to not gain weight, then you've gained weight. You have a big midsection, you got cellulite. I mean, you just overweight, you're tired, you don't have any type of energy, you're lethargic all the time. And that's where I came from. I've tried the ketogenic lifestyle more than once. The first time I tried it because I was looking to lose weight, and that was about 7 years ago. The second time I tried it, you know, I was doing good with it, and then I had a cheat day. It was all downhill from there. Now this last time, I had to get my mind right. I had to say to myself, you know, I'm not eating this way to lose weight. I'm eating this way to heal my body and get healthy, and in return, the bonus is that I will lose weight. So that's how I look at it now. I have an illness. I have Graves' disease, which is a hyperactive thyroid. So my hormones and everything is out of whack. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to get on this ketogenic lifestyle. It's also anti-cancerous. It's just really good for your body. So if you think that you're going to be on keto and you're going to be eating this food and stuff, and when you lose the weight that you want, you just think you're going to keep it off, and that's not how it works. You're going to have to continue because this is a lifestyle, okay? You're going to gain all the weight back that you had, plus more, if you think that you're just going to go back to your way of eating and it's just going to, you know, stay off. It's a very scientific approach to the ketogenic lifestyle. It's not only about eating a whole bunch of fats and lowering your carbs. Like, this is hormone manipulation here when it comes to the ketogenic. Like, this is lots of research and a lot of scientific backing that came from, you know, the ketogenic lifestyle. This actually was created for children who suffer from epilepsy. That's what the ketogenic diet lifestyle really was created for. It just so happened that they seen that it had other benefits, like, you know, mental clarity, weight loss, more energy, better digestion. So I'm going to tell you a few little things about keto. You will start to lose weight fast, but in the beginning, you will lose water weight. So let me explain keto a little bit and how it works in your body. So you have carbohydrates, which is sugar, glucose, and then you have fats. Your body's preferred energy is glucose because, you know, it's just easy to utilize. So if you're eating a diet full of fats and carbohydrates at the same time, your body is going to store the fat and use the carbohydrates as energy. So you're going to keep getting fat. Your body hasn't been trained, and your body doesn't know to use the fat. It doesn't know how to utilize the fat that you have in your stores. When you're ketogenic, you're eating 20 grams or less of carbohydrates, which turns on a trigger in your body that thinks it's in starvation mode. We know that we ain't starving. And that's when your body starts utilizing the fat and using ketones as energy. Your body's, the mitochondria in your cells and everything changes over to say, hey, I can now utilize this fat. I can now tap into this fat and use it as energy. And that's what your body is going to want to do. The fat is a cleaner source of energy to burn for your body. Every time you eat, your insulin is triggered, which is a fat storing hormone, and it stores the fat. So this is why intermittent fasting is a very powerful tool in conjunction with the ketogenic lifestyle. Intermittent fasting is when you give yourself a certain amount of time to eat, and after that certain amount of time to eat is over, you don't eat anymore. You can consume water, but you can't consume anything that's going to break your fast, like fats, solid foods, any type of carbohydrates, anything like that. So let's get into the carbs that we can have. We can eat plenty of leafy green vegetables, which are full of magnesium and potassium. Spinach is full of magnesium and potassium. You can eat the fruit avocado, which is full of potassium and magnesium. You can eat strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, which are all low in sugar. They're high in fiber. You have to change your mindset when you do this. If you're just trying to do it to lose weight, you're going to fail. And I say that because when you don't see the results that you want quickly, you're going to say, this doesn't work. And it actually does work. What happens is that when you start losing that water weight, right? And then your body starts really burning the fat. But this is what it is. If you're still eating a high amount of dietary fat, outside sources of fat, like your avocados and your coconut oil and your olive oil and your butter and your ghee and your bacon fat and things like that, then your body's just going to burn up the dietary fat and never tap into the fat that you have stored in your body. So it's like this. In the beginning of the ketogenic lifestyle, eat a bunch of fat. In the middle of the ketogenic lifestyle, cut back on your fats, cut back on your fatty meats, and let your body eat and use the fat that you have stored in your body as energy. And then towards the end, up your fat a little bit more to sustain the weight that you are currently in. So I have lost about 30 pounds so far. I have not exercised one time. Also, when you're losing weight, where you lose weight and how you lose weight, it all depends on what's going on in your body, and it also depends on your genetics. Okay, I know that when I lose weight, my weight starts coming off from my legs, then my ass, then my midsection, then my back, and then my arms. So that's how the weight comes off of my body. Intermittent fasting and ketogenic is like, it goes hand in hand. When you intermittent fasting, your body has a chance to break down old proteins, and it has a chance to break down old cells and things like that, and heal your body. Also, that's the time where you're burning fat when you're not eating. So when you're sleeping, that's also a part of you intermittent fasting. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you get your sodium in. Make sure you get your trace minerals in. Make sure you get your electrolytes in, because that is very important when you're doing the ketogenic lifestyle, because you have to think about it like this. Carbohydrates is a type of molecule, well, that's full of water that makes your fat cells hold on to water. So when you're getting rid of the carbohydrates, you're also getting rid of water. That's why you lose weight so fast in the beginning, because at first that is water weight. So as you're losing this water weight and you're constantly peeing and going to the bathroom, you're also flushing out your magnesium, your potassium, your salts, your electrolytes in your body. That's why you always have to make sure that you replace them. That's why you have to make sure that you eat a lot of leafy green vegetables. Or you can get a freeze-dried concentrated version of wheatgrass or green juice. I'm just going to let you know that there are a few people on YouTube that I do follow, and I watch their videos, and they are very informative and helpful. One of them is Dr. Eric Berg, and I'll leave his link below. And there's another YouTuber, his name is Thomas Delore. I will leave his link to his YouTube. With the ketogenic lifestyle, it forces you to cook things and make things from scratch. I make my own bread from scratch. I make my own waffles from scratch, my own cupcakes. I'll make cookies because I haven't perfected that yet. So when I get a good cookie recipe for you guys, I will definitely leave it in the description box below. Also, if you want me to make a video of what I ate in a day, and if you want me to, make a video about some recipes and stuff and the food that I eat, I will definitely do that. If this video gets to, I'm going to make it easy. If this video gets to 100 likes, because I have more than 100 subscribers, but if this video gets to 100 likes, then I will make a what I ate in a day video. The ketogenic lifestyle isn't dangerous if you know what you're doing, if you research, if you be patient with your body. Do I cheat? Yes, I do. Yes, I do go off my lifestyle every now and again, but I jump back on it. And because I've been in keto for about 5 months now, it's easy for my body to jump back into ketosis. Say if I was on keto for a month and I decided to jump out of keto, it's going to take me longer, and I'm going to definitely go through the keto flu if I want to jump back into keto. So yes, I have been keto for a while. I have done keto before. I understand it now, and for the most part, I don't go off my eating plan. But my son's birthday was July the 5th, so all that week, I was tripping. I was eating cookies, I was doing this, I was doing that. But then I jump right back into my lifestyle because I know that this is better for me. Yes, sometimes I do want a break, so you always have to be creative and everything like that with this ketogenic lifestyle. So I'm going to show you a few of my staples. If I didn't have these, I'm sure I probably, wouldn't be keto. Like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I probably wouldn't be keto if I didn't have these things, if they weren't accessible to me. The first thing is pickles. Even though this jar is empty, I drink the pickle juice sometimes. But pickles, okay? Pickles are salty. They're crunchy. They're good. And when I find myself wanting a snack or something like that, I will eat like 4 pickles. All pickles are is cucumbers pickled in some vinegar and some spices. So I really love pickles in this Vlasic kind, the Vlasic lightly salted kosher dill spears. I really like these ones because they're not overly salty, and I could just continue to eat them over and over and over. I could eat 1 jar in a day, honestly, but I try not to because I share them with my kids. But these are so good, so make sure you have some pickles in your arsenal if you do like pickles. The next thing that I have that I cannot live without because I use it so much in many of my recipes is blanched almond flour. Now, this is a 2-pound bag. Almond flour, as you can see, is almost gone. I have another one downstairs. But I use almond flour to make my bread. When I want to make bread, I use it to make cupcakes. I use it to make cake. I use it to flour my chicken if I decide I want to saute or fry some chicken. I use it for waffles. So I use this flour for everything. I also like coconut flour. Only thing about coconut flour is that it's very absorbent. So whatever you use in your recipe with coconut flour, it will suck up all the moisture. So you only need a third of what you use in almond flour. Okay, so if you're using a cup of almond flour, you only need a third of coconut flour if you're adding it to your recipe. The next thing that I definitely cannot live without is my sweetener. So my sweetener of choice, it doesn't matter what brand it is. It's always a stevia and erythritol blend. So I tried out this brand this time. So it's pure. It looks like this. And you can get it in Walmart. This bag was $6 something. And this bag was $10. If you would like me to do a video about affordable places to shop for your keto foods, then let me know and I'll do that too. Next thing I cannot live without is avocado oil. I use this to fry with, saute with. I just use this for everything. I really like it. I use this for when I make mayonnaise. So I definitely could not live without this because I gotta have my mayonnaise for my sandwiches. So the next thing that I know I cannot live without is this. It's Hershey's Cocoa. It has no sugar in it. You can bake with it. You can throw it in your smoothies. The next thing that I cannot live without is my big gallon of MCT oil. MCT oil is oil derived from coconuts, the medium chain part of the oil. So the long chain and the short chain in the fat molecule of the coconut oil is taken out, and all that's left is medium chain, and that helps you to utilize and burn fat better, and it helps you oxidize fat better. That's why they say coconut oil is good for fat burning, because it contains MCT oil. So I get this big gallon. If I didn't discover this gallon, I would be so mad, because I can't see myself going out buying small bottle after bottle of MCT oil. Like, that's such a fortune when I got that bottle for like almost $60. The next things I cannot live without are my avocados. Yes. A lot of people don't like avocados, but what y'all don't get is avocados is a really healthy fat. It's full of potassium, full of magnesium. Also, they're great to thicken things with. You can make sauces with it. You can bake with it. What I like to do is make avocado pudding with chocolate, with the Hershey's chocolate powder, some of the sweetener, and just some avocados. I might put a little bit of butter in there. I might put some MCT oil in there. So the next thing I absolutely cannot live without is this sugar-free honest syrup from this company called Chalk Zero. It says the thickest sugar-free syrup on the market with ingredients you can trust. So it's made with liquid vegetable fiber, maple extract, monk fruit extract, and caramel color. And I'm telling you, this really does. Listen, if you are craving pancakes and you are craving waffles, and you're like, well, damn, I want that. I can make that keto, but how am I going to make some pancake syrup? Where am I going to get some pancake syrup from? Amazon. This bottle was $7.99, but I get a 3-pack, and it costs $17.99 for the 3-pack, and I will leave the link below so you can order some if you want to order some. Or you can order this stuff called Fiber Yum. It is a liquid vegetable fiber, is a probiotic liquid vegetable fiber, and you can just get the maple extract and you can make it up yourself, and then you can, you know, adjust it to your taste. I'm going to also tell you what you need to invest in if you're going to be on a ketogenic lifestyle. You invest in a dehydrator. You can make jerky, you can make vegetable chips and things like that. So I would highly recommend investing in a dehydrator. They're not that expensive. You can get one for about $120 off of Amazon. I will also invest in a waffle maker, so you can make some waffles from scratch in keto, so you know that, you know, you'll be getting what you want to eat, but it'll be guilt-free. You know, you can track and be in control of what goes in it. So I definitely would tell you to invest in a waffle maker. Another thing I would tell you to invest in is a kitchen food scale, so you can measure your food. Get one that lets you measure in ounces and grams, and one that also has a zero tear setting. And that's what I suggest, like, for some of your kitchen supplies. Also, I suggest you get a immersion blender with attachments, and one that has an attachment for a food processor, which I do have. And if I find it, I will leave the link below to where you can get it on Amazon. Do you have to exercise on keto? No, but exercising will help you create human growth hormone, which in turn will help you burn more fat and gain more muscle and get more tone. Now, this is what I do have to say about the ketogenic diet. Don't go by the scale, because when you're doing the ketogenic lifestyle, you may step on the scale and you be like, well, dang, I only lost a pound, or I didn't lose any weight at all. But you're looking at your body and you're seeing that you're getting smaller. You see that your clothes are fitting looser. That's because while you're losing weight, you're gaining muscle at the same time. And we all know that muscle weighs more than fat. So don't worry about the scale. You really want to gauge your progress by the way your clothes fit, how many inches you're losing, your energy level, and things like that. Like, I definitely noticed that I had more energy on keto. I definitely noticed that, you know, my clothes fit differently. I actually went from a 2-3X to a 1X. So now I am in a 1X clothing right now. So I'm not even worried about how much that I'm going to weigh when I step up on the scale. But you can eat on keto. You can eat meat. You can eat cheese. You can eat butter. Do not drink milk because it's full of sugar. So don't do that. Don't do that. You can have stevia, which is good for sweetening. You can have kombucha. Just make sure you read the ingredients. Make sure it doesn't have cane sugar in it. And make sure you keep account of the carbohydrates that you're consuming for the day, because kombucha, one serving is 8 carbs. And 2 servings come in a bottles. There's 2 companies that I like to get my probiotic and kombucha drinks from. The one company is called GTS. I love to get my kombucha from them. They sell it at Walmart. They sell it at the Whole Foods. They sell it just virtually about anywhere. My favorite flavors are ginger, berry, bilberry bliss. They have a lemon one. I like the ginger aid. I like the trilogy. I like the super greens. I don't like the strawberry that much, but I do like the mango. So those are the flavors that I do like. And it's this other company called Kavita. I do not drink the kombucha because the kombucha contains sugar. I do drink the probiotic drink because the probiotic drink is really low in carbohydrates and very low in sugar. So I can actually drink a whole one of those and be okay because the carbs is so low and the sugars are so low. The fruits that you have to stay away from are high sweet fruits like bananas, apples. Well, they suggest that you don't eat melon, but because I like to live on the wild side, every now and then I will have me some melon. That's just it. You know, keto is a lifestyle. It's not just something that you just decide you want to do one day and then after a month you decide that, you know, you want to stop and you think your results are going to stay, because that's not how it works. That's not how life works in general. When you start something, you have to stick to it. And if you really want to see, you really want to feel the long-lasting effects of the ketogenic lifestyle, then you have to be doing it and treat it as a lifestyle. Just like if you had to take medication for the rest of your life. Think about it like that. Think about the ketogenic lifestyle as something that you want to do for the rest of your life so you can be healthy and sustain. You don't have to eat dairy if you don't want to. You don't even have to eat meat if you don't want to. If you're a vegan, you can still do the ketogenic lifestyle. You might have to tweak it for what you do for being vegan, but you definitely can do it. It's definitely sustainable. And I've seen nothing but great results. I've seen nothing but great testimonials from people. People who are severely overweight, they, try the ketogenic lifestyle and they lose a lot of weight. A lot of the ailments that they suffer from go away, like arthritis and swelling and inflammation and things like that. It goes away. My dad is keto and he has lost a whole lot of weight. I never seen my dad this thin since I've been grown. I don't even ever remember him this thin before in my life. He might have been thin like that when I was a kid, but I can't remember back that far. But my dad, he has lost a lot of weight on keto. He feels better. He has more energy on keto. What he told me was, I said, Dad, how your knee feel? He said, it doesn't feel any worse. He said, but I can feel that it feels better than it was before. And that's really great because my dad has been suffering with arthritis and with his knee for a very long time. So for something like that, that's like really a big deal. So that's about it. If you would like to see more videos like this about health and lifestyle videos, just let me know in the comment section below. I have a lot of things that I have up my sleeve for the upcoming year. I will be starting a blog soon, so look out for that. And if you want me to vlog, I will definitely do that too. So this concludes my video about the ketogenic lifestyle. So until next time, my loves. Bye!